Hello, sixth graders. Welcome to Palermo Middle School. It's great to have you here. Um, it's exciting that we get to do a lesson together, and I'm really grateful that your sixth grade teacher decided to let me introduce myself to your class. My name is Mrs. Applegate. I'm the school counselor here, and I am excited to get to know as many of you guys as I can this year and just be a resource to you in any way that I can. What I'm going to be doing this year is making little videos based on the 7 mindsets and making those available to the teachers so that they can use them. So hopefully I'll be able to talk with you guys like once a week. The 7 mindsets is a curriculum. It's a social emotional curriculum. Basically what it is 7 ways of thinking and believing that can make us all have happier lives. So like if you waved a magic wand and you made your life exactly how you wanted it to be, the 7 mindsets are things that can help us get to that spot in life. And they've been researched. A bunch of really smart people put their heads together and they know that these things work. So we're going to teach you about these mindsets in these lessons here. We'll watch little videos. Some of the videos will have people that you guys know on them, but there are people that are using the mindsets and they're being successful and they want to share with us what makes them so successful so we can learn from them. So to start out, just look at this quote right here. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So think about what I just said about the 7 mindsets. How does that apply to this quote, right? And I'll just throw out my idea here is that I think that our beliefs and our mindsets and the way we think about the world is very powerful, and it can change the way we see things in the world. We'll be learning about that in the 7 mindsets. And of course, why do we want you guys to learn about the 7 mindsets? Because if you have the chance to live the life of your dreams, you guys are like 11 or 12 right now. Of course, you want to have the best life you can. That's why we're going to learn about this. I'm going to skip this first video because we don't have time to do it all if we're going to stick to 10 minutes. And this is an inspirational video. It's about 3.5 minutes. I want you guys to watch it and pay attention to what this guy has to say.
Hey, I don't care who you are, what race, what age, what gender. I don't care about any of that stuff. But what I do know is that you have a dream inside of you. And that dream you have kept hidden from the world. You've made excuses for it. You've delayed it. You've listened to people telling you to be realistic. But deep down in your heart, you know that you're not living to your potential. And life is now something you're just getting on with. I want to lay some reality on you real quick. Where is the wealthiest place in the world? Do you know? It's not China. It's not Dubai. It's the graveyard. Because in the graveyard, you will find inventions never invented, businesses never erected, songs never sung, books never written, ideas never nurtured, people never realized. Because they were scared to take a risk. Scared like you. But you want to know something else? You're not in the graveyard yet. And we get one life, right? And every passing moment, we will never get back again. You will never start this video with the same perspective you had when you click play. You will never brush your teeth the same way twice in your life. There ain't no rewind button on life. I will never get that breath back ever again. See, this present moment is so precious. We have to be here. We have to be in it and make the most of it. We have to live our dreams now because they are possible. 6,000 years ago, man created the wheel. Only 6,000 years ago. First written language was created. That's it. And if I may remind you, the airplane is only a little over 100 years old. There was no internet 50 years ago. No cell phone. So don't sit here and tell me that everything that can be done has been done when we haven't been here for very long. There are dreams, there are ideas and accomplishments that are waiting to be discovered that are waiting for you. Helen Keller was once asked, what on earth will be worse than being born blind? She said, it will be so much worse to be born with sight, but no vision. Why can't we have cures for every disease known to man? Why can't we have clean water, food, education for every person on this planet? Why can't we have peace on this planet? Why do we have to die to go to heaven? The earth is already in space. We can have heaven right here, right now. Just a shift in this. Why not? Because somebody said it's impossible, it can't be done. I'll tell you this, there's never been a statue erected for a critic. Everybody tell you how to do it, they never did it. Moral of the story is, do you, be you, and be here now. Your dreams are possible. Stop obsessing over these celebrities, Kim Kardashian. Live your life. Step into your greatness. They say the average person dies at 25, but is buried at 75. You know what that means? Unless you figure it out. Don't let this negative world get to you. Don't let it win. Do not go where the path may lead, but go where there is no path and leave a trail.
Okay. Well, that was a lot. He said a lot of stuff. He was very energetic and inspirational. So here's a few questions for you. How many times have you heard people say, be realistic? Why do you think they say this? And how does this statement make you feel? I also want to ask you guys, how did that video make you feel? Like, are you inspired? Is it overwhelming? He was very encouraging and there's a lot of messages in that, a ton of messages. How did it make you feel to hear that? And did it make you want to do anything differently? Next question, and then we're almost done. What did Prince EA mean when he said the average person dies at 25 but is buried at 75? Right? Like, he doesn't want your dreams to die. He's encouraging you to make every second count. And there was, like I said, a ton of other stuff in that video that your teachers might want you guys to discuss or write about. Okay, so teachers, I'm just gonna go through this really quickly. Students, you'll wait to see if your teacher, when you get back on the live Zoom, wants you to do these things, but you might write in a journal. Who are you? Who do you want to be? And what are 5 adjectives that describe how awesome and great you are? And then there's time to make a 7 Mindsets social contract. Your class may have already done that, but your teacher might want to do it now after the 7 Mindsets. So I just want to say to you guys, again, you have great 6th grade teachers. You're so lucky to be in those classes. And I think you guys are going to have a great year. And I hope I get to keep talking with you. And I'm going to sign off so that your teachers can follow up with doing any kind of activities they would like to do with you regarding this lesson. And I hope I see you next week. Okay, guys, if I can just figure it out how to do this. This is new to me. All right, have a great week. Think about what Prince EA had to say, how it applies to your life. If you want to make some changes, do you believe what he said? Yeah, taking advantage of every second and not being afraid to be your best self and do the things you're passionate about and that you love and the things that are your goals. Really cool messages in there. And that's what the 7 Mindsets is all about. Thanks for listening. And I'm going to turn this over to the teachers now. Okay, I hope to see you next week for our first mindset lesson, which will be, I got to move this out of the way, but it's not moving, so I'm not going to be able to. It will be Unit 1, which is Everything is possible, and dream big. Okay, guys, have a great week. Take care.